got number one offensive points per game. I get 55. And offensive passing yards per game on number 2. And then the offensive rushing yards on number 2. But like defensive points per game. No, I'm number 4. I don't know.
What team you got, Patrick? You got the Rams. Oh, I was gonna say.
Oh, but my defensive ranks, I only allowed 2 touchdowns, and I got 8 sacks, and I got 17 takeaways. You better get the Blixen. Red zone number 2. You better get the Blixen, boy. Let me see who I gotta re-sign this year. Oh, I'm good. Oh, damn. Good thing we started the season before he got released. Greedy. But Greedy is actually cheap though. He's a superstar dev. He's cheap. And then Quez Watkins cheap too. Only person that I'm thinking about that's kind of expensive is DeAndre Swift. He's eating it for me, huh? He gets signed right now. Going 11.3 mil. He's gonna go up. Then I might get a breakout with him and make him a superstar, so his damn sure will go up. I'm gonna trade Jason Kelsey though. Is that what? He ain't going for nothing less than a first. He only got 1 this year.
Bro, like who the fuck? Hey, what the fuck is Raheem Mostert, bro? Like what the fuck are you doing?
I think he's traded him.
That ass nigga.
Raheem Mostert.
Dumb ass nigga, bro. I hate niggas like that. Oh, he got fucking Corey Davis. Man, ain't nobody. Now you gotta win, my boy.
This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. Tonight, it's on to Week 4 as we've got a good Thursday night matchup in store, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Green Bay Packers. A pair of 3-0 teams set to lock horns for the right to remain unbeaten. And we're off in Week 4. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The
12th overall pick in April's draft, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. This defense for the Packers, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Is Nate Lee? Is Nate Lee?
And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 4. Goff now looks to throw.
Yo, I was saying that, bro. Like, your quarterback be tired of getting out of game. Doesn't even start.
And incomplete on the deep ball. He was looking that time for Jamison Williams. And it's 3rd and 4. You look at this Packers defense. And they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
This nigga traded Campbell.
Down Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit.
Niggas be doing stupid shit.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at the 20.
It's the Bills using guts.
To throw now, here's Love. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. And he will bring it back and intercept. Down. So a pick 6 on the first play of the drive. And Charles, we have our first points of the game, making it 6-0.
And while it's only 6 points in the first quarter, it certainly takes a lot of pressure off of them, doesn't it? They're in the lead. They have control. Now they just want to settle in and play their game and defend that advantage.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night.
I see it.
That this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
This to the sideline and nearly intercepted. Oh, he had that in his grasp. Couldn't get it. Instead, it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're saying.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. On third down, Love. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
And this will be taken at the 13. A big boot that time. 57 yards, the official distance. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like
because at this stage of the season, it
yeah,
has a little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
play action, it's Goff. Flushed out right. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Gibbs finding space at the 40 and all the way up to the 46. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
A great job there, and that old cliche, take it where the defense gives you, comes right into play. Nothing too out of the ordinary about the throw. Just a little dump off over the middle. But what is out of the ordinary is what he did with it after the catch. Not only did he grab the ball.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Detroit.
Dumbass nigga.
Marvin Jones with career touchdown number 60. And the Lions go up by 2 touchdowns. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the
DJ caught a
Lions are going
pick.
to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
For a team who came in here on a healthy winning streak, we're seeing some uncharacteristically bad play thus far. And that streak is definitely in jeopardy if this offense keeps giving the ball away and can't mount a few drives of their own.
After the interception, here's Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Here's Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
Only for the Buffalo user to reply back.
Time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
I know.
Now Goff on first down. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Under pressure, and he'll go down.
Who had him in a good set?
What ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. Now it's gone. Finds Gibbs on the check down. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. A tall task ahead of them here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. On 3rd down, here's Gibbs. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now. Jack Fox now gets set to punt. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Give them 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. On 1st and 10, Love. Got his man, it's Bo Melton. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge.
Oh, man, I knew he was throwing the
throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
That boy just doing crosses.
Love now.
Niggas be weird.
Has it. What a catch. And he's going to be out down inside
Corner
the
out.
20 at the 15. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Man, that boy got it set up to where you can't see his previous play.
And complete once again to Watson. Touchdown. Christian Watson. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers have got it back to within a score. Lutz good on the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Yeah, I could play both.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Oh, yeah.
Here's Raymond bringing it out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
So, man, you bought it for 2 people?
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Yeah.
Now to throw. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Making that play on the pass rush, that's Devontae Wyatt. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
No, no.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Taken from just outside the 30. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Brian, trade me AJ Brown for Tyreek Hill.
Remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
I'm fucking with you.
Show my age a little bit more because I can hear my high school coach John Ford. I can hear his
Dude,
voice in my head.
Laddie.
I trade smart.
In the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just
They just jumping on the cut to speed.
They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Love now to pass on first
Somebody
down.
would have jumped on that shit quick.
Flush to his right.
Just cut the speed.
This one
But
incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them
I be telling people, bro, I don't do dumb trades.
and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And on the left sideline, he
Damn, Buffalo didn't want to repair that.
according to the headlinesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
3rd and 10.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick
Hey, when
up
y'all
the first down and move the chains.
Buffalo?
Here's Love. Throw is caught by Schoonmaker. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
He better.
So 8 yards on the completion there. And
Well,
it'll
who
be
get ball
4th
half?
down. Love from the gun. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. With touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Packers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Lutz with the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Patrick, who get ball
This
half?
one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Sliding out of the pocket. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Goff on 3rd down. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Play fake. Here's Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2. Love with it. He finds Watson complete. Finding room at midfield. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another. timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Well, with the problems they've had getting rid of the football in this first half, they've got to be over the moon that this is still a tie ball game. So here's where a quarterback has to move the turnovers to the back of his mind and focus on the present. And that's a good throw there to pick up a first down.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
That's a 60-yarder. You can get a 60.
And off the crossbar, no good. A sensational effort from that distance, but rejected by the bar. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a close. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Nixon now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
Both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
A gain there of 21 yards.
Over 600 yards and a rookie receiver, best 7 touchdowns in 2022. Not a shabby debut for Watson, but the Packers need to develop into a number 1 for one of the league's youngest and least experienced receiver rooms.
Love's throw brought in by Watson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. From the 46, here's second down and 2. Love going to give this one to Jones. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 13 yards, first down, Packers. Now Love. And the open, now second down.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, 42 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
They invited me to a league, right? Yeah, it is out there. The trace arm.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time.
Hey, I'm gonna join the party back.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 42 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. From the 50, it's Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's Goff now on second down. Eluding the pressure right. He's got it complete to Gibbs. Room to maneuver at the 35. And finally marked down at the 23. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. On first down, Goff. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
To the air again, Goff. That pass caught, it's Williams. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards. They'll run with Gibbs, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Now Goff. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick 6.
I think that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what.
And it'll be intercepted. And the Packers are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. He's going to launch this deep for Watson, and that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. They'll try the right side with Jones. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
offense on third down tonight? Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Love. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Love, they go play action now. Pass caught, it's Romeo Doubs. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. Love looking to throw it. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Goff. And this one is incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception. But playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Goff now looking to throw. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. He's airing it out for Williams. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Man open, here is Jones. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Goff. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And the Packers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, I mean, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
And that's caught inside the 35. Christian Watson, touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Packers are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away. Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Throwing on third, gone. He's airing it out for Williams. And now here is another interception. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Love now on second down. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Jet sweep. Here's Watson. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. Only needing 2 yards on second down. Here's a give to Jones running left. And he will finally be wrestled down at the Lions' 24. That one good for 33 and a first. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. 79 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Jones. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Jet sweep. Here's Watson. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Up the middle, Jones. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. And it's a Packers touchdown. Romeo Doubs, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds. They've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin.